fresh out the oven.
Alright.
Hey, Toad. You in there? Bigby! And Miss White! Surely you didn't come all this way just for my bother?
Well, you sounded kind of urgent there on the phone. How'd I get here eventually?
Sorry, Bigby. It's embarrassing to have to admit, but I thought there was someone else in Woody's place. There wasn't, though. Not when I checked. Nothing but a leaky drain pipe. Imagination must have got the best of me. So, you know, false alarm. Sorry for dragging Miss White into this.
What's going on?
What do you mean?
There was a lot of noise on that phone.
Nothing's going on, Bigby. I don't know what you mean. Truly. False alarm is all. Sorry.
Is your son in there?
He's fine, Miss White. Just stung his little toe. Better swimmer than walker, just like his dad.
Wanna...
So, I guess you'll be taking off now. No need to hang around here anymore.
Yeah, you trying to push me out the door.
I'm sorry you came all the way here for nothing. But it was nothing, really.
This is for your own safety, Toad. You called us, remember?
Yeah, I know, and I appreciate it, mate, but...
It's fine. Relax. We'll be out of here in a minute. I just want to check things out first.
All right. I just don't want to waste your time, is all. Have a seat. Have a cup of tea. Whatever you like.
Yeah, well, you trying to push us out of here makes
you
me
all right?
think that he's hiding something.
There you are. I don't mean to intrude, but Flycatcher said you had a pretty awesome insect collection, and I was wondering if you could perhaps let me see it?
It has a weevil.
Cool.
You should always choose the lesser of two weevils.
Just mind the upholstery while you're looking for nothing.
Yeah, sure thing.
Well, we got a broken lamp, so that's a little bit more than nothing. At least he's not dead. That's a good thing.
Fucking hell. Damn thing must have fell off a table.
Uh-huh. The lamp just fell off the table.
Or the boy was faffing about, playing salts and saltfish. Who knows with the lad?
It wasn't that table, that's for sure. Everything's plugged in. Click on the door. Alright, busted latch. Alright, I thought that said for leaving for a sec. Okay, busted latch.
Your lock's busted, too. This place is falling apart.
Eh?
The lock. It looks like somebody kicked in the door.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, a fucking lock's been busted for weeks, mate. Right, it's just like everything else in this bloody building.
Mm-hmm. I don't like that look on your face, dude. You are hiding something. You are most definitely... Oh, there's blood on your wall. Come on, dude. You're going to try and hide from me? You're going to try and hide something from me when you've got blood on your freaking wall. Come on. I don't think so. I don't think so, Mr. Toad here. I don't think so. What do you think I am, an idiot?
It's just some wood rot. Not mold or anything.
You bleeding?
Why? Is that...
It's blood. Still fresh.
Oh, well, I cut me hand. Ran around like a tit trying to pick out a wrap. Must have got some on the furnishments.
Sounds painful.
Oi! Don't you go mother-henning now. The wound didn't sit very long, you know. Perks of being a fable, I suppose. And a frog.
Thought you were a toad and not a frog. What's the difference between a toad and a frog, anyway? What's this?
That more blood?
No, just a clean space in the dust. Did you move something?
Oh, maybe one of Junior's toys or something. I mean, who knows?
Maybe a lamp, suppose? Maybe.
If you're gonna say something, out with it.
That broken lamp used to be here, right? Just tell me what happened.
Nothing happened, mate. Nothing! And why did the lamp have to be there, of all the blooming pointless inquiries? It's my own place. Don't
The
you
mark
think
in
I
the
know what
dust.
happens in it?
Because the lamp was always over here, Toad. It was over here, and now it's there. The space in the dust is from where you moved
I
it.
did some refiguring. Who fucking cares? Bloody hell,
Some
mate. Come on,
refiguring?
get off with this.
I like how they have cars all over the place. One of the stories that I remember from when I was a kid was like there were a bunch of storybooks. I don't know if he specifically supposed to be from them, but there was a bunch of storybooks about a toad and a frog, and one. I'm pretty sure, I forget the full names of it, but one of the ones that I really knew about when I was a kid, it had him with a car, an old school car. They would drive around all over the place. So it's kind of cool how I think that's what they're hinting at here. I mean, they're hinting at it a lot. Of course, I don't know. I don't remember what that was called. Got a fire poker and a window. Let's look at the window first. I don't know if those would be old enough to be considered fables, though. So every time he scratches his chin means we have a clue. I'm going to guess, because that's what it's been so far. Big B, you've got quite a tell. Play poker with this guy. Poker night at the inventory 3.
There's some marks here on the windowsill.
But like I said, Junior leaves his toys around all the time.
These don't look like they're from a toy.
Oh, well, just last night when I'd come out, I was in a downright tizzy, mate, as you would be. And I plumb forgot the keys to this place. And I had to climb in through the bloody window.
Really?
Scared Junior off to death.
Climb in through the window. What? Yeah, the latch. She just...
You heard the new Shakin' Stevens album yet?
He literally just told
Okay,
me...
Sheriff. Now what?
You wouldn't need the
Wouldn't
keys.
need keys, since the lock's broken, so why'd you climb in through the window?
Huh?
Why'd you climb in through the window? You said it yourself. The lock's been rotten for weeks. You wouldn't have needed a key to get in.
Fucking hell. Just what are you on about, mate? After the state I was in, I didn't have me head, that's all it was. I forgot the fucking handle was fucking busted. And I'll tell you what else. It's embarrassing you bringing all this shit up, alright? So quit it with a 3rd degree and all that.
I'm not leaving until I figure this out, Mr. Toad. You can stop cussing all the time, too. Man, that guy loves to cuss. That's one of the things that I didn't really... then I wasn't a huge fan of about, like, The Walking Dead. Just cussing everywhere. It's like, I understand it's a rated M game. It's an interesting situation, whatever. But, you know... a little bit too much for my liking. There's a fire poker here with blood on it, and there's blood on the wall. Wonder what happened here. Dude, Toad, if you want to try to hide something, you need to do a better job at it.
And what happened here?
The poker? What of it?
There's more blood on the tip. Did this happen before or after you came in the window?
After. I was poking the coals and it slipped a bit. Sliced up in my foot like a seashell. Looked like a shit ugly thing. Bloody hell, Bigby. What sinister bit have you uncovered this time? I left the tap water running? Didn't stop the recycling? What's the point of all this, mate? Really?
Wait, you dropped it on your foot? You told me before that you cut your hand.
Yeah, no, I did cut my hand. I cut my hand first, and that made me drop the damn thing on my foot. Ruinous flip of events, really.
Cutting a lot of stuff. Cutting a lot of stuff, Mr. Toad.
Oh my God, will you not make a big faff out of this? There's nothing to solve here, Sheriff. I'm telling you everything that happened. Why don't you believe me? I mean, things happen, you know.
I think maybe you're hiding something.
Hiding something?
Maybe. But, to tell you the truth, I don't know yet. But I know you're lying about something.
But I'm not...
And you're just gonna make it worse for yourself the longer you keep up the act.
I'm not bullshitting you. Honest.
We'll see.
Oh, yeah. You keep yelling at me to get out.
Bigby, come on. I'm begging for mercy over here, old boy. I was looking forward to a nice afternoon. Just me and me son, and you've taken up enough of a day with all this sniffing around at me private belongings. I'm sorry I called, really I am. But will you please, please just bugger off?
Not yet.
Not yet, you say, to my face. Hey, you think I'm hiding something from you? Well, you've had to go out of the room for a fair bit of time now. Nothing's here. So when? When are you gonna leave? I mean, I feel like I'm on trial here. In my own bloody home. It's not seemly.
When you start telling me the truth, Toad.
But I've told you the truth, mate. Jesus Christ, what more do you want?
Toad, these stories have made no sense. You didn't cut yourself on the poker. You didn't forget your keys. You didn't bump the lamp off the table. You want to tell me what's going on?
She doesn't think much of me, I don't think.
Oh, I wouldn't necessarily say that. Progress?
Well, there's that now.
Mr. Toad, you're bleeding.
I was kind of wondering why he had a hat on. Didn't have a hat on earlier.
Take off the hat.
It was that butcher, a Tweedle, Dumody. You gotta strip them down to their johnnies before you can tell which is which. He
Them
come
again?
bulging in, screaming about something the woodsman had. Or thought he had, I don't know. He tore up the place, beat me up when I said I didn't have it. And if you had come in when I asked you to, maybe he wouldn't have had the nerve to strong-arm me boy.
He hurt Toad Jr. How awful.
What the hell does he care? It's always the same with you, isn't it, Big B? If I'm in trouble, need help, if I call about something, you always take the livelong day to get here. What if he done something worse, eh? I'm tired of feeling trivial, mate. A lot of us are.
We're sorry, TJ. Really. We were lucky it didn't go any further.
What was he looking for?
I have no idea. I would have told you. I wanted to, really, I did. But he said if word of this ever got back to him, if he ever thought you knew, or Miss White, he'd come back and kill my boy. I even tried to give the bastard a coat. He wouldn't take it.
Whose coat?
The girl.
Dad borrows things from people who live here. Sometimes.
Borrows?
I don't steal nothing. Turn around here would astonish you, mate. I merely repossess what's been left behind.
Well, we'll be taking the coat now. If she has next of kin, family, anyone.
All right. Fetch him the fur.
It's a fur coat?
Fine bit of dress it is.
Now, was it really that difficult for you to come out and tell me that, Mr. Toad? Oh, well, of course it's a fur coat. It's the doggy skin coat.
No, I wouldn't wear it outside.
Wait.
It's a letter. That's new.
It's an envelope.
Fucking hell, of course there is. For my luck, it's a map to some bloody doubloons.
It's addressed to Prince Lawrence. What do you want to do with it?
Well, Lawrence is still alive, so let's go take it to him.
Doesn't seem right opening another man's mail. Let's try and give it to him.
Okay.
Well, it's been quite a surprising day for all of us, hasn't it? I'd see you out, but I'm afraid of dripping any more blood in the place.
It was very nice talking to you, TJ.
Thanks. See ya.
And don't worry about what happened earlier. Just feel better, okay?
And if you're looking for the woodsman, try down at the Trip Trap.
Lighten another cigarette. Jeez. You gonna finish one?
Does it always go that smoothly?
Not often.
So, split a cab?
Sure. I can only go to the Trip Trap for now anyway.
Not because of what Toad said.
Hopefully the woodsman's there. Or, I don't know. Someone who will know where to find him. It's my best lead.
Our
What about the
only
letter?
lead, really.
What about the letter?
Put it that way.
The letter! Take the letter to Lawrence! I hope she at least called a doctor or someone before they left him. Alive or not, he was still shot. Hey, I'm walking here!
Every time I think I'm getting a handle on what's going on, things just get more complicated. It feels like we're always a step behind.
The woodsman is the only lead we've got, and he was one of the last people to see Faith alive. Getting some answers out of him will start to clear things up.
Hopefully.
I hope you're right. Bigby, be honest with me. Who do you think did this? I know it's still early, but I just feel a step behind. It's an uncomfortable feeling.
Can't really say. I can't go accusing people at the moment.
I can't tell if you don't know or just won't say.
There's no point in saying anybody specific. It's too early to really tell. It's most likely not Lawrence. I don't think it was the woodsman. They keep leading to that it was.
Thanks
I
for
wish
you.
there was...
I just think it's too obvious with them, the fact that they keep leading to the
Sorry.
fact that it was him.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's nothing. I just... Seeing all this today, there are fables that are struggling worse than I'd imagined. We pay so much attention to the residents of the woodlands. You forget there's a whole community out there to serve. To have to turn to prostitution. I wish there was more we could do. This isn't how I thought it would be. But Crane runs things his own way.
You're doing your best. It's all anyone can do.
Obviously, you don't know what I do all day. Right now, I'm the gatekeeper, making sure none of these disenfranchised folks are, as he puts it, wasting his time.
You'll fix it.
Crane.
I don't know. It's just a broken system. The fables who walk in through the back door like Bluebeard, we have all the time in the world for them.
Who's
You
Bluebeard?
try and come in through the front door, through the proper channels, asking for anything, needing help. Well, I turn you away. Now things are worse off than they've ever been.
Well, that's not true.
Right. We've had it worse, but not by much. Maybe this isn't for me. I thought public service was pure.
You'll figure it out. You're better than I am with this political stuff.
Well, that's not saying much.
I trust you to make the right decision.
I hope you're right.
I like how you can see through the cab, but you can't see through any other vehicle on the entire street.
Yeah, maybe you should handle this one.
Oh, this place looks lovely.
Yeah, maybe I should.
3 apples.
Bigby.
New Broadway hit.
Just be careful, please.
The same goes for you.
I will.
No, we have a love interest who's more than just a head. That's good, I guess. The place is actually called the Trip Trap. I thought that would be a nickname for something, not an actual place.